What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. What's up, guys? Today we're doing a little bit of drywalling. So you guys remember in the last video I almost finished, but I needed more of the insulation in the last video, so I did buy another bag. So everything is done here. That one fell, don't ignore that one, but everything else is done here. You guys can see, nicely insulated. And I did go ahead and put some blocking here for some cabinets that I'm going to be putting on the top here. That should be enough blocking, and I'll try to hit the stud, but if I can't, then I'll use the blocking. I also put blocking here for the reels that we are going to be putting on this side. So all this has blocking enough so it's nice and strong and the reels can be pulled back. So today is drywall day. As you guys can see, I took out the truck. So this is the workhorse truck. It's filthy dirty, but I did get 13 sheets of drywall, 5/8, 4x8s, and then I did buy a new tool. Usually my dad is here to help me out and carry these, but I've been needing one of these for a long time. So I was gonna rent one at Home Depot. None of the Home Depots carrying them, and I said, you know what? It's only like 50 bucks more than what the rental is. Might as well just buy it. And so this is a drywall lifter, hoist. So I'm gonna have to build this. And then we can start hoisting these, because these are heavy. They're 5/8, like I said. So we are going to be put the ceiling on first, and then the top portion of the walls, and then the bottom. So I'm going to try to finish today. There is a big hurricane scheduled. I don't even know if it's actually going to happen, but there's a big hurricane scheduled for tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. I honestly don't believe it's going to be a lot of winds or anything. I just think it's just going to be a lot of rain. So either way, I need to finish this because the drywall is outside. I don't want to get none of that wet. So try to finish all this in one day. It is now 11:30. It's going to take me like half an hour to build that thing. And then let's say we get started at 12. So I have from 12 to 8, maybe 8 hours to go ahead. I think it's going to take me like 4 hours, honestly. But nevertheless, I have 8 hours to at least minimum to finish this. So let me go ahead and start building that. I'm not going to show you guys how to build that, but I'm going to build it, and then we'll start the drywalling process here. All right, guys, so let me give you guys an update. So I've been working kind of hard. It's been about an hour since I last recorded. So I did end up building the contraption here, which is the drywall hoist, and that's pretty easy. It pretty much came set up. You just have to like put the pieces together. Oh man, this installation is really messing me up. But I wanted to try out 2 panels first before recording it, and this is what I have so far. So like I said, it's been an hour, and that's what it took me to set this thing up, and maybe another half hour to put the drywall up. Well, I got 2 panels up. It is a little more time consuming because I did install the garage door first. So I have to close the garage door, unbolt this part, put it on, bolt it up, or screw it all in, and then bolt it up. So that way I can open this up and get some fresh air, because it's so hot in here. I think it must be like a good 90 to 100 degrees inside the garage, even though it's insulated, but it's a hot, humid day today. You can see that. I don't know if it's gonna start raining soon, so we gotta get on it. Like I said, it took me an hour just to do 2 panels, man. So, but this is pretty much, I don't know if you guys can see that. I have like a 4-foot space over there still, and I'm doing it like this instead of like all like this because of this part. This is exactly 4 feet from here, and I didn't want this part to be right on the crack here. So I did a 4-foot piece, 8 foot, and then I'll do another 4 foot like this. I'm not sure if that's even how you're supposed to do it. I'll taper this joint here, taper this, cut a little bit off when I tape it. That way we can have a little taper joint. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it or not, but that's how I'm doing it. Again, I didn't want that piece there to be right on the crack. So let's continue. Same thing with over here. I think I'm gonna put another 4-foot piece. This is like 2 feet here left over, so I'll probably put another 2 piece here and leave the other one here so that this one doesn't end up in a crack either. It's gonna be a little bit more time consuming, like I said, but I'd rather do it like that so I don't have any issues later on. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do one full panel here. I'll walk you through exactly what I'm gonna do. And then, yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna go put you in a time lapse and do the whole ceiling. And then before we get to the walls are fairly easy. The ceiling is just the time consuming part. But let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. Like I said, I'm not a pro or anything. I just watch YouTube videos and I try my best to follow along. So let me close the garage door, remove this part here. Actually, first, let's load up the drywall to the hoist, then close the garage door, and then see if you guys can even see me in here. It's gonna be kind of dark. And then I'm gonna remove this, hoist it up, screw it in, and then bam, bolt it back up. So let's get started. All right, guys, so that was like about 20 minutes in total of what it took exactly to do this whole side. I'm just gonna do these little 2 lines here and pretty much done with one panel. So give or take about 20 minutes. Well, I did have to explain everything to you guys and vlog and everything, so it's taking me a little bit longer. But normally what I would have done is probably staggered it. So did this one and then did another piece like this, but coming this way, and then another one going this way, and there's just little pieces here and there. But like I said, I don't want this piece to be, unfortunately, it would land right at 8 feet there. And that's like right in the middle, 8 feet this way, 8 feet this way. So I had to do it this way. I had to stagger it this way in order for it to fit. Otherwise I would have to make cuts and pieces, and like I said, I think this is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side, and then I'll put you guys in a time lapse as I do the other pieces. I thankfully haven't had to cut anything, but to cut it, I'm just gonna use a razor blade, measure it out, cut it, score it, and cut it. Super easy. There's no tiene chiste pues. Anyway, so like I said, I still need this whole side, which is about 4 feet over there. This about 2 feet here, then 2 feet here. So I'm gonna say we're about halfway done, maybe. So let me finish this side, put you guys in a time lapse, and catch you guys when I'm done with the whole ceiling. All right, guys, it's been a couple hours now, 3 hours exactly, but I did take a long lunch break, so maybe about 2 hours. But the ceiling is finally complete, all complete. This thing really came in handy. It really worked. I should have gotten this a long time ago, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use it for the walls. I do need to put drywall also on the walls. Lift it up on here, and that's the thing I'm going to be working with next. I'm sweaty. It's so humid here. It's cloudy outside, but humid, man. I'm not used to this weather, and plus working inside this garage with no type of ventilation. And then I had to keep the garage door closed while I was working on this side. So it's like a sauna in here. But I'm not gonna record the rest. A lot of repetitive stuff, so I'll catch you guys when I do this side here. I want to complete this whole side first. And yeah, let's see how it goes, man. Should be fairly easy. The sides should be a lot faster than the ceiling. The ceiling is just tough, man. Having to always be like using your drill like that and looking up. And what's up, guys? It's actually currently the next day. It got kind of dark, so I couldn't record it, but we did end up finishing all the walls. Like I said, this is the first part, so I just stopped right here, and I'm gonna be able to finish this side and then move all this stuff over here and then go ahead and finish that side. But this is what we have, so you guys can see. This is what we have. I even went ahead and wrapped this part. I'm gonna leave this old drywall here just because it's already smooth, so I'm gonna be able to just throw a layer in there, and I don't want to remove the whole water heater just yet. Remember, I'm gonna take that water heater off and put the tankless one, and then put an air compressor system here. So that's gonna be part of the second phase. But these are all the walls that are complete and done. So I'm gonna finish this video here. I don't wanna make it too long. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed, if you guys wanna see the whole finished look. The next phase of this is gonna be mudding. I actually enjoy mudding, believe it or not. I hate body work on a car, but I find mudding therapeutic. So stay tuned for that in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.